Feet underneath, stacked underneath your shoulders. Bring your hands in front of your heart, palms connect. Just close down through your eyes for a moment, growing taller through the crown of your head. Let's just start with a few breaths before we get straight into it. You're going to take a big inhale through your nose. As you draw that breath up and into your lungs, you're going to drop your hands by your side. Circle them up overhead as you continue to draw that breath in. Palms connect overhead and exhale. Hands return to heart. Let's go again. Big inhale, stretch through your spine. Draw your rib cage in and then exhale. Breathe that breath all the way down into your belly. Let's go one more time. Big energizing inhale, taking in whatever you need to get you through this bit of movement. And exhale, letting it all go. All right, so to begin with, we are just going to start with some simple squats. So hands return back in front of your heart. Feet are hip distance apart. I want you to slightly turn out through your toes here. We're going to inhale, squat down. Exhale, come up. Take your arms back into this tricep extension behind you. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, press up. Now add a little pulse pose at the bottom here. So we're going to start with some standing stuff. We're going to be here a little bit longer. Good. Exhale, squeeze those arms. I want you to squeeze your pinky fingers up to the ceiling. So lead with the pinky finger back behind you. Let's go for 10 more. Really draw your belly button down and back into your spine as you squat down, just to lengthen through that lower back. We are going for 8. You should be able to wiggle your toes throughout here, so all the weight is in your heels. Big exhale. Squeeze your glutes. Some people struggle to switch their glutes on in that squat. If you are one of them, I want you to really send your bum back. Squeeze and initiate that squeeze at the bottom. Hold the squeeze until you come up and don't fully extend. For 5. For 4. Let's go 3. For 2. We're going to hold at the bottom on this last one. Come down, your lowest point. Hold here, just pulse. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Belly in. 3, 2. On 1, hold. As you come up from this squat, I want you to lift your right leg into an extension out to the side. So exhale, come up. Kick that right leg. Drop it down. Exact same thing. Kick and lower. Make sure this kick is coming from your waist and from the side of that glute. Try not to drop too much into that left foot. For 10. For 9. For 8. Start pointing that toe. 7. Exact same thing. We've just added that lift in. 6. 5. Lift from your center. 4. 3. Imagine you are moving through water with that leg. For 2. On this last one, lift and hold. Tap your mat. Good. Tap and lift. Keep your hips as square as you can. For 10. 9. Palms pressed together. 8. 7. 6. Add that resistance of imagining you're moving through water. 5. Go for 4. 3. 2. Hold that leg out, connected to your mat through your big toe. All right, so this right leg is now going to step back behind you into a curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge, tap out to the side. All right, arms come down, tap. Arms come down, tap. So almost like you're drawing a little semicircle behind you. Go for 10. For 9. For 8. For 7. Little hinge at the hip as you come down. 6. 5. For 4. Let that foot cross behind you. 3. Try not to drop your chest. 2. On your last one, hold it down. Hands return to prayer. Little pulses up and down. 2 sets of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Second set in 3, 2, and 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Hold it here. This back foot is going to come back into a squat like we started with. And squat down. Step back. Squat down. Hello. Step back. Go for 10. 9. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. For 7. Starting to heat up. 6. 5. Keep your posture. 4. 3. Doing so well. For 2. Your last one, hold this squat. Hold it down here. Start pulsing. We're going to add on in 3, in 2. Hold it here on 1. I want your hands to come wide, elbows out. We add on, we now have 3 movements. Lift, squeeze, squat down, curtsy lunge, squat, lift, drop down, curtsy lunge. All right, inhale, exhale, return to the inhale, exhale, return to the inhale on your squat, exhale, lift. So that lift is coming from your core. Good, really get into that waist. Let's move. For 8. For 7. Make sure your core is doing the lifting. Your body will feel the difference. For 6. Your final 5. Your final 4. Final 3. Almost there. Final 2. On this last one, we move through it one more time, but now come back to the curtsy lunge. Hold one final time. Little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It burns. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Shake it out. All right, we move all over again on the other side. So, do you remember how we started? It was a long time ago. We come into those squats. Little pulse at the bottom. Squeeze up, tricep extension, draw down. Squeeze up. Remember, you squeeze. Don't fully extend your hips at the top. I see a lot of people do this. You're losing that connection to your glutes and just dipping into your lower back. So keep that bum sticking out slightly at the top. Glutes engaged. For 8. We add that leg lift in 7. Squeeze those arms, we want them whacking. For 6. Move for 5. For 4. For 3. Final 2. Big exhale at the top. You should hear yourself breathe it out. Final 1, hold it down. Little pulses. 8, we lift this leg in. 7. In 6, left leg lifts. 4, 3, 2, lift up. Raise that leg. Keep the arms where they're at. And raise. Good. You don't want to be falling over into that right side. You're going to lean your weight into it, but make sure you have that connection to your core. It's not just your body falling and that leg lifting up. We go for 7. For 6. 5. Just 4 more. Imagine you're moving through water. Your leg will feel the difference. 3. Inner thigh should be working. 2. Last one, lift up. Tap your mat. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. 10. 9. Little tuck under through your pelvis will help your core really switch on. 7. 6. Woo. 5. Go for 4. 3. 2. Last one, place that toe down. Curtsy lunge. We stand it back. Arms extend to our side. Tap. Extend your arms. Tap. Good. We're going for 10 more. 9. 4, 8. Move for 7. Move for 6. A final 5 here. Just check your chest isn't dropping down. For 4. 4, 3. Meet me at the bottom. In 2. Strong with these arms. They are still working. Hold it down here. Just need to step forward. Hold it down. Little pulses. Up and down. Up. In, down. Remember, we have 2 sets of 10. 5, 4, 3. Second set in 2. In 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We hold in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. This back foot now comes into the squat. Squat it down. Now stand it back. Squat it down. Stand it back. Really nice. Shifting your weight, right leg, center, right leg, center. Go for 10, 4, 9. You want to keep your knee tracking your big toe here. So don't let it fall inwards. Keep it nice and centered. That is your inner thigh, keeping that leg tracking. We have 5. For 4. 4, 3. Last 2. We meet in those pulses in our squats. On this last one, come down pulse. 10, 9. Now remember, we're going to add on and take a standing little crunch through our left hand side. In 5, 4. Draw this lower belly in. 3, 2. Last one, hold. Elbows wide. Lift up. Squeeze. Drop it down. Step back. Curtsy lunge. 3 movements. Good. Standing crunch. Squat. Lunge. Squat. Standing crunch. Squat. Lunge. Let's go. Changing our arms with each movement. But if that's a little bit too much for you to think about, just keep them in one position. Squeeze and lift. Feel that lift starting at your core. So you're not just moving that leg, you're squeezing through your center. Perfect. We have 7. Inhale as you squat. Exhale on the lunge and the leg lift. Inhale. Good. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go for 3. We finish with those pulses one final time. In 2. This is your last one. Lift this knee. Squat one final time. Lunge and hold. Let's do one last set of pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, press up on 1. Woo. Shake it out. You're gonna come to the back of your mat. Take a big inhale overhead. Exhale, start crawling yourself forward to your mat. Crawl it out. Roll out through your shoulders in your high plank. Lift your right leg. You're gonna drive your right elbow to your right wrist. Lift up to your elbow. Drop it down. Change that. Left elbow, left wrist. What am I saying? Right elbow, right knee rather. Wrist, elbow. Okay, we've got it. Wrist, elbow, change. So you're drawing half a little rectangle. We are going for 6 more. 4, 5. Your final 4. Final 3, wrist, elbow, step it back. 2, wrist, elbow, step it back. Last one, wrist, elbow, step it back. Hold your high plank, tip forward and back, forward and back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, just shifting your weight forward and back, forward and back. Core is in. 2 and 1. Drop to your knees and tuck your toes. Roll out through your shoulders. All right, from here, we're gonna stay in our box shape. Right leg is gonna extend. Keep your hips nice and square. Move forward on my mat. We're gonna exhale, kick this leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, kick. Inhale, lower. Perfect. All right, now you have that. We're gonna add on. So we're gonna kick our right leg. Drop it down, tuck the toes of that right toe. Lift up through that left knee. Draw it to your nose, pop it down, re-kick. Tuck the toes. Left knee picks up, drop it down, kick. Really nice. So our abs go nice and long. We scoop to lift this left knee. Drop it down, make sure you're dropping it in that same place. You don't want it too close to you or you're gonna feel awkward on that kick. We have 5 more. Scoop and lift, kick. Scoop, lift, drop it down and kick. For 3 more. For 2. We want to vacuum out through the core. On your last one, hold this knee up. You're going to let your spine lengthen, eye gaze in between your hands. You're going to tap that left knee to the mat. Scoop up through the core. Tap. Lift that knee. Tap. Lift that knee for 8. Big exhale to lift. 7, 6. Go for 5, 4, 3. We're going to place it down in 2. Your last one, drop that knee, re-extend that right leg. Cross your left forearm over in front of you. Bring your right hand to palm. You're opening up your hips to me. I want you to bend this right leg into a diamond shape. I want you to lower that diamond shape down towards your stabilizing knee, and then exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So your leg holds this shape the entire time. We just lower the inside of that right knee to the inside of that left knee. Lift up. Good. I'm breathing so heavily. Or maybe you're hearing Apollo off to the side scratching away. Let's go for 7. Squeeze that glute before you lift for 6. Shoulders down your back, always lifting from your core. For 4. For 3. We're going to hold it up in 2. Holding it up on this final one. Now extend that leg to a full extension. Draw it back into a diamond. Extend. Diamond. So as you extend, your heel comes back in line with your shoulder. Then your knee draws forward. For 10. For 9. Go for 8. For 7. Almost there. We have 6. Your glute should be feeling this. For 5. A final 4. 3. 2. Hold your extension after this last one. Hold it here. Let your body stretch from your shoulder to your hip. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and draw that knee down to a close on 1. I want you to drop straight over onto your left-hand side so that right leg is still on top. You're going to rest your ear to your bicep. Your body is in one long line. Draw your core in. Check you aren't pressing forward through your chest. Rib cage draws in. We double leg lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, double leg lift. Inhale, lower. Really nice. So I want you to take a lift through that bottom leg, and it just takes the top leg along for the ride. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, a final 5, 4, 3, squeeze your waist before each one, 2, hold it up on 1, hold it here, scissor these legs open and close, about the size of your mat, doesn't need to be any bigger than this. This hand can be placed on your mat just to give you that extra little bit of support. 10, 9, lift a little bit higher through the feet. 8, 7, so good for the core, so good for the waist. Final 5, keep drawing your rib cage in. 4, 3, 2, make this your last one. Draw your feet back together, place them down, bend this bottom leg, come up onto your forearm. We're going to extend this top leg, this top arm overhead. From here, lift up into this modified side plank, press your hips forward. We're going to inhale, squeeze knee to elbow, drop down through that hip. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you can also do this in a full side plank. I find it gets into the waist a little bit more by dropping this hip in this modified side position. For 10, you're trying to exaggerate that pike up through your bottom rib away from your mat. 8, that's where you're really going to get that result through your waist. 6, stretch like someone is pulling you from both ends. 5, final 4, final 3, squeeze your glute. 2, it is working. Last one, hold it out, just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Take a child's pose. Just facing your mat, let those shoulders release for a moment. Gently rock through those hips. And we are going to move straight over to the other side. Excuse me, what are you doing? All right, so we are back in that 4-point kneeling position. We are coming in to this leg raise on the left-hand side. So we start just by familiarizing your body with this leg raise. Squeeze, make sure that lift isn't going into your lower back. Let's go for 2. On this last one, we turn it into a little kick. Drop those toes, tuck them, Lift that right knee to your nose by scooping through your belly. Drop it down, kick. Lift, squeeze, drop it down. Really nice. So vacuuming out through your center, that is the work. Try not to make it just a pike through your hips that lifts that leg. We are going for 8 more. Making sure that you're popping it down in the same position every time. 4, 6. Don't let those shoulders creep up. 4, 5. Get that fast little twitch of the muscle at the top of that kick without arching that lower back. For 4. In 3, we hold that leg up. In 2. All right, you know what's coming on this last one. Hold this knee up. Unscoop through the spine. Eye gaze comes in between your hands. We tap the mat, lift. Tap the mat, lift. Go for 8. Let the spine stretch, core stretch. Scoop, relift. 6. 5. Scoop. Your core is moving. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Drop it down. We're going to relift up this right leg. Cross your left forearm over your right forearm over in front of you. Open your hips back up. So you should have a nice long line from your ankle to your shoulder and that midway point through your hip. From here, we find that diamond shape, that arabesque. Inner thigh is always parallel to your mat. You're not here, you're not here. We close down. Squeeze, relift. Close down. Squeeze, relift. Exhale. Inhale, inner thigh squeeze. Exhale, they lift. Let's go. 10. Using the side of your waist, your core is always drawing in. Rib cages in, shoulders down your back. For 7. For 6. If you find your lower back is hurting or you feel a little bit unsteady, you might need to move your forearm away from your knee just to give yourself that extra stretch. 4. 3. Shoulders soft, face soft. 2. Take a hold on this last one. All right, we change it. We extend out, diamond shape. Extend out, diamond shape. For 10. For 9, your inner thigh is still parallel to the mat. For 8. Let's go 7. For 6. Big exhale on extension. 5. Final 4. Shortly, we're going to take those pulses. Last one, hold that leg long. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Move through water with that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Your back over onto your side. Ear is on your bicep. Find that long line through your body. So check your bum isn't out the back or you're not in a banana shape. Press the feet together. Draw your core in. We exhale, double leg lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, double leg lift. Inhale, lower. Pick that bottom leg up. Take the top leg along for the ride and your inner thigh will feel the difference. 8, 7, 6. Final 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your lower core. 2. Last one, hold it up. Scissor these legs forward and back. Forward and back for 10, about the size of your mat. 9, all about core control. 8, 7, 6, just 5 more. Inhale, exhale, open, inhale, switch, exhale, open, 2, and 1. Draw the feet back to a close, drop it down, bend that bottom knee, come onto your right forearm, extend your arm overhead, lift your hips, press your hips forward, make sure your bum isn't sticking out the back. Let's go, squeeze, drop that hip, pike away, drop, pike away. So I mean lift this bottom hip up off the mat, draw it in. Your core, your waist will feel the difference. For 8. Your glute is working. Squeeze it. 7, 6. Go for 5, 4. Crunch in a little bit deeper. 3, 2. Hold everything to an extension on 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. You are so noisy. Rolling over onto your back. Let's finish off with a little bit of extra core work here. So we're going to bring our hands behind our head. We're going to bring our legs long. Cross your right leg over your left leg. We're just going to exhale, take a crunch up here. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, crunch up. Slide through your center. Slide down. Let's go 10. 9, pressing your inner thighs together. For 8, if you find this is a bit much on your lower back, just bend at the knees. For 6, final 5, 4, 3, 2, your last one, hold it at the top, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down here. I want you to hug this right knee into your chest. Just hold it here. Feeling your hip stretch. Now that right hand's going to come to the outside of that right ankle. Your left leg's going to hover off the mat. We're going to pull this knee in, keeping our curl nice and tight. Drop your head down if it's too much. Pull twice. And change. Pull twice. Outside hand to the outside of the ankle each time. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Now think exhale, exhale, inhale on the switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and your last one, hug it in and drop those feet. Hands come behind the head, right heel lifts. We exhale, twist left armpit to your right knee, drop it down. Exhale, twist left armpit, left knee, drop it down. As you twist, look towards your back armpit, let your gaze follow. No rocking or swaying through the hips. We're just getting that nice little twisting point for 8. For 7, close in on yourself as you twist. 6, final 5, final 4, 3, your leg maintains that shape. 2, your last one, and pop it down. Hug these knees back into your chest, curl up into yourself again, and we're back into it. Left leg extends, right hand to the right ankle, pull, pull, twist, change, pull, pull, change. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the change. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the change. Go for 10, 9, nice and tight curl through your belly. 8, 7, 6, 5, really stretch that leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, drop it down, feet meet the mat, and we twist straight to the other side. Tap, right armpit, left knee, right armpit, left knee. Big exhale as you twist, makes this really good for your digestion, deep bloating. 9, 8, 7, go for 6, 4, 5. Look towards your back armpit for 4, 3, final 2. Your final one, really dig into that twist and pop it down. We are gonna lengthen these legs. Hug that right knee back into your chest. Extend that leg up and walk your hands up your leg. Now extend this left leg. We're gonna pull and change. Pull and change for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, drop it down, hands behind your head. Crunch. Lower down and crunch. For 10, 9, 8. Such a simple move, but your core is nice and active now. 6, 5. Always pulling the belly down into the mat and pulling the ribs together. 3, 2. Pulse at the top on 1. Elbows wide. Pulse. Your body goes towards your knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the head on 1. Hug these knees back in. Your right leg comes up. You walk your hands up that ankle. Extend that left leg. Pull and change. Good. Catch that leg. Keep the hands where they are. Just catching that leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Drop it down. Really well done, guys. We are all finished. We made it through. Take your ankle weights off if you have them on. We're just gonna hug these knees back in. Gently rock and sway on your tailbone here. Let these knees open up. Big exhale, let them melt closer towards the mat. At your furthest opening point, take little circles for 3, for 2, reverse that circle on 1, back the other way for 3, for 2, for 1. Hug that right knee in, let that left leg go long. Use that right hand to open up your inner thigh to the ceiling, keeping your hips square. Almost like you're trying to tuck this knee underneath this armpit. Big inhale, big exhale. See if you can begin to draw this knee closer down towards the mat while keeping your hips square. Then hug it in. Changing sides. Your left knee draws in. Placing your right hand down, your left hand now draws that left knee out, inner thigh to the ceiling. I can feel my left side is a lot tighter. So just noticing those little changes in your body, those little irregularities between one side to the other. That's the beauty of Pilates. We get to notice where those weaknesses sit on the left, on the right side. Exhale, try to draw that knee out a little bit more now. And then come back through center, hug it in. Let those legs go long. Close down through your eyes. Let those arms go down by your side. Just feeling the change in your mood, the change in your energy. Noticing that change within your body as well. Let's take a big inhale to close through your nose. Feeling your rib cage lift to the ceiling, and exhale, letting it go. Big inhale, belly rises, and exhale, belly slides. One final breath here. Draw it in, giving thanks, giving gratitude to yourself, to your body for moving in the way it did. And exhale, letting it all go. Feel free to stay here as long as you like, just with your eyes closed, reconnecting to your body. Letting your nervous system calm down, just taking a few extra moments for yourself. Whenever you're ready, enjoying the rest of your day.